Welcome! My guess is that you've been seeing lots of Candle Day hauls popping up throughout this week, and so here's another one. For those of you who don't know me very well, my name is Melissa, and I used to be a part-time manager at a Bath & Body Works for about 6 years, and now I make YouTube videos all about Bath & Body Works and cozy, seasonal, relevant content. So if any of those topics interest you, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below so you don't miss any of my future videos. Believe it or not, this is actually the first Candle Day that I have shopped as a customer in stores instead of being an employee or just shopping online. During the year 2020, as we all remember, that was the year of COVID, and I just opted to shop online for that Candle Day, and I was just a customer, not an employee then. And then 2021 Christmas, wait, that's this year? No, it's 2022. And then last Christmas, I actually went back to Bath & Body Works for the holiday season, and so I actually worked that Candle Day as well. But this is the first time I went in stores as a customer and not an employee only, and shopped in stores, so that was kind of a weird experience for me. Because of that, this is the first time that I ever have got one of these canvas bags, because we would always save them for the customers, because we would usually run out pretty fast in my store. So I purchased 18 candles, I did 2 transactions, and I used a $10 off coupon for each transaction. So I walked out of there spending a little bit under $170, and you know, I can't complain. I think that's actually a pretty good deal considering last year the candles were in the $10 range instead of the $9 range, and even though it's only a few cents difference, it feels like it really adds up. So I was kind of pleased to see that the price was a little bit lower this year. So for Candle Day this year, they brought in this collection of blends, and so what the concept pretty much is they're taking 2 of their popular fragrances and blending them together to kind of create their own scent. The only one that I was really interested in was the cinnamon spiced vanilla and hot cocoa and cream. So far, I really like the way it smells cold, and if anything, I think it's a little bit stronger of the hot cocoa and cream than it is the cinnamon spiced vanilla. But I do get a little hint of that cinnamon sugar donut kind of smell. The notes are described as decadent milk chocolate, ground cinnamon, and vanilla bean. I love the packaging on this collection. So this one is called 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So this smells like Santa's fresh baked cookies, a warm mug of milk with dashes of cinnamon and nutmeg. Even though the concept is very similar to last year's Cookies with Santa, I do believe that this is a different fragrance. This one smells a little more, how do I describe it? There's a little more of a vibrant, almost, I want to say sour, but that sounds bad because it's got milk in it, so we don't want to say it's sour. Zingy, zesty, prominent, I don't know. While the Cookies with Santa from last year was more of a subdued kind of creamy smell. Also a part of that collection we have Fa La La Latte, Latte. And it's got, once again, the concept of like the little cookie cutouts. It's got trees and reindeer. And then this one is Shot of Espresso, Sweet Vanilla Foam, and Warm Cookie Crumbles. This does kind of have that same classic coffee scent that all of Bath & Body Works' coffee candles have had, but it does smell a little different in the sense that it does have a little bit of a vanilla dessertiness to it as well. I got 2 of the plaid candles this year, and the first one is Iced Winter Balsam, and the notes are frozen eucalyptus, sugared pine, and fresh balsam. I feel like I always say this when I'm talking about pine candles, but I like this better than the classic fresh balsam. It definitely is sweeter. Fresh balsam has like a pepperiness to it, which is nice, but this one has like a more of a sweet, sugary scent to it. I tend to be a gourmand fan, so anytime it's got a little sweetness to it, I always enjoy. And then the second plaid candle that I got is Cinnamon Sugared Pecans, and they did have this one last year, but I don't know. Last year when I was smelling it in the store, it didn't wow me, but this year it really does smell a lot better than I remember it. It does have that buttery, it smells like buttery toffee coating that you put on the holiday nuts. I really like it. So it's got warm cinnamon, toasted pecans, and brown sugar. Also much better than the pecan pie candle that they often have during the fall. I like this even better because it's, once again, more sugary and more sweet. It has like a gooey caramel cinnamon smell, and I really like that. This is the only one of this packaging collection I got. This is the peppermint hot chocolate, but they did also have like a coconut frost and a champagne toast and a couple other scents that were of this collection. And this one smells like sweet peppermint, silky milk chocolate, and sweet cream. This one reminds me of Andy's Mints because it's got the mint plus chocolate. It doesn't smell as much candy cane-ish, rather more of that true peppermint extract smell. It smells just like the body care that they had, I think it was the Christmas of 2019, the Christmas cocoa and mint. It smells just like that except in candle form, so yum. This is the only candle from my haul that I bought multiples of, and of course it's the bread candle. Jose actually really likes this one. And you know, I like it too. It's funny because a lot of people just don't like this one because usually when you have bakery smells, you want some sweetness to it. This one doesn't have any sweetness to it. To me, it smells like salty, buttery, and it smells like yeast when the bread is baking. I just love it. I'm into it. So this fragrance was originally made in 2012 and has made a couple of comebacks since then. French baguette. It has slow rising dough, crispy crust, and a pat of butter. It just smells so realistic. It really does smell like crispy French bread that you get from the bakery. It is one of the most realistic candles I've ever smelt. I just think it's so accurate. So you should get it. If you haven't tried it, you should try it. It's pretty good. All right, I got some more Candle Day exclusives. This one comes out every year usually for Candle Day, and that is Caramel Drizzle, sugarcane crystals, melted butter, and whisked sweet cream. I feel like Caramel Drizzle is a good candle to give as a gift because it's kind of no nonsense. It's one of those simple but effective candles. It really does smell like the caramel sauce that you put in lattes, so classic. Matching that collection, we have Vanilla Balsam. This is one of my favorite tree scented candles because once again, it's got that gourmand vanilla note in there. It makes it a little more creamy and sweet and just a little bit subdued. So you get your pine tree smells for festivity, but you also get your creamy note in there to kind of make it more unique. This one smells like balsam fir, frosted vanilla, and snow-capped pine needles. Mary Cookie is up next, and this one smells like fresh baked cookies, sparkling sugar crystals, and rich vanilla. I honestly like Mary Cookie better than Vanilla Bean Noel. It also makes a good gift because it's just that no-nonsense sugar cookie scent. I remember the first year that The Perfect Christmas came out. I think it was 2018 or 19. I don't remember which year, but I was there and I remember it being the first time that it came out. And little did we know back then that this was going to become a Christmas classic. So this one is a unique blend. It's got fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. Just like the Perfect Fall, it kind of includes everything that people love about the sense of Christmas, all wrapped into one candle. This reminds me of if Marshmallow Fireside got a Christmassy festive facelift, so definitely try that one if you've never before. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I am a sucker for Vanilla Snowflake. This is one of my favorite vanilla candles of all time because it doesn't just smell like French vanilla, it smells like vanilla bean, like that crisp, cold vanilla smell that's just a little more like zippy. The notes are frozen vanilla, iced fir needle, mint leaf, and coconut flakes. I think that mint leaf and the coconut kind of make it have a cooling effect that other vanilla candles just don't have. This is a candle I always will have on hand during the holidays. Another Christmas classic at Bath & Body Works is Frosted Cranberry. And you know what? I haven't actually burned this one in so many years. I think I burnt this in like 2016 once. Sometimes these classics get pushed aside in my lineup just because I think, oh, I can buy that easily next year because they always have it. But there's a reason that these are classics. It's because they really are good. So this one has notes of iced cranberry, blonde woods, red apple, and tonka bean. I could be going crazy, but I feel like this is stronger of apple than any other year that I've smelt it, but it's probably the same. It just smells really good. I guess snowmen aren't really cozy critters, but I love cozy critter packaging, and so this collection is also one of my favorites that they've released this year in terms of packaging. I love the scent Crushed Candy Cane. It smells like Twisted Peppermint, except it's a little more pure of a scent. Twisted Peppermint has a couple blends of other things, like it has a little bit of balsam, a little bit of vanilla. This doesn't have that. It just smells straight up like crushed up candy canes. I got Cinnamon Caramel Swirl. This one does also come back every year at Bath & Body Works. This one is actually a really good transitional fall into winter because anytime you throw in caramel, to me, it smells like autumn. So this one smells like gooey caramel, grated cinnamon, vanilla bean, and maple brown sugar. Yes, I definitely smell maple brown sugar in this one. Very nice. And then we have Tree Farm, and this one's got those cute little reindeers wearing hats and scarves on it. So this one has notes of crisp pine needle, warm cedar, and spiced apple. I really do find that the apple in here makes a huge difference. One of these things is not like the other. I got a fall candle. So this is Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. This is from their Pumpkins collection that they released last fall. I'd collected almost all of those candles from that collection, except for this one for some reason. So I saw that they had Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin in there, and I know I like that scent, so I grabbed it to match my collection, and I will burn it next fall. And this has notes of warm cinnamon, fresh ground clove, vanilla cream, and brown sugar. Okay, that's it for my candle haul, and as you are watching this, it will have already been body care day, so let me know down in the comments below both if you shopped Candle Day and or body care day, and also let me know some of the goodies you grabbed. I hope you have a good festive week, and I will see you next time. Bye!